All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget we also have with us today our Honorable Councilor Benny Bomogao. Sir, good morning po. And Ara, andyan po siya. Sir, good morning. And with us today also is Colonel Edward Evans, Senior Defense Official, Defense Attaché from the U.S. Embassy with her wife, Carrie Myers. And of course, we also have our friends all the way from Quezon Province, the LGU Kalawan. Nandiyan po sila. What our city has been through and our shared vision of where we are going anchored on cultural fusion continue to shape our city's identity. To also share his Baguio Day message, let us all welcome our City Vice Mayor, Honorable Faustino Oloan.
Naimbangag sa pakadatayo amin, Apo. It is with great pride and honor that I stand before you today as we celebrate Baguio's 115th Charter Anniversary. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our city officials, of course, together with their spouses, my wife, Julina. Who have joined us in this occasion, of course, Her Excellency, the U.S. Ambassador to the Philippines, and your group, Ambassador Maiki Carlson, ma'am. All those VIPs mentioned by our Master of Ceremonies. I will no longer mention all your names. And of course, the awardees, the most outstanding citizens of Baguio City. To our fellow Baguio citizens who continue to embody the spirit of our city. To our visitors from outside Baguio who have traveled to be with us. And to our friends in the media who plays a vital role in sharing our story with the world. Of course, men and women in uniform. Your presence here today makes the celebration truly special. As we come together to celebrate Baguio's 115th Charter Anniversary, we are reminded of the profound significance of this year's theme, Baguio Fusion, Tradition, Innovation, Celebration. This theme resonates deeply with the essence of our beloved city, a place where the rich tradition of the past blend with the innovation of the present, all in the spirit of unity and celebration. Baguio is a city deeply rooted in the Cordillera culture and tradition. From the very first Ibaloy settlers who laid the foundation of the city to the vibrant and diverse communities that call Baguio home today. Our culture is a living testament to the strength and resilience of Cordilleran people. The Ibaloy culture, the particular holds a special place in our heart, reminding us of our roots and values that have shaped our identity. Yet, Baguio has always been welcoming home to people from all walks of life. It has transformed into a melting pot where various cultural elements fuse to create that now we proudly call the Baguio culture. But Baguio is not just a city of tradition. It is also a city of innovation. The Baguio we cherish today is a product of our collective efforts to adapt, grow, and innovate. From the early days of the city's establishment to the modern development that continue to shape our skyline, Baguio has never shied away from embracing change. Our city's evolution is a testament to the ingenuity and creativity of our people, who have always sought ways to improve and enrich our way of life while honoring the traditions that ground us. Finally, Baguio is a city that knows how to celebrate. Celebration is not just an occasion, event here. It is always way of life. Our celebration reflects not only our love for merrymaking, but also our fortitude and endurance in the face of challenges. We need only to look at the Panagbinga Festival, born out of the city's recovery from the devastating 1990 earthquake, or the resumption of city's activities after the COVID-19 pandemic, with even more vibrancy and new addition. These celebrations are symbol of our resilience, our ability to rise above adversity, and our unyielding spirit. As we mark this milestone in our city's history, let us take pride in our rich cultural heritage, continue to innovate for a brighter future, and celebrate the strength and unity that makes Baguio truly special. However, as we celebrate this milestone, we must also reflect on the challenges that besiege our city and consider how we can address them. While Baguio is known for its resilience, we must be careful not to romanticize this threat to the point where we accept low living standards. Resilience should mean settling for less. It should inspire us to strive for a better quality of life for all. One of the most pressing issues we face is waste management. As a city, we must fully embrace the principles of circular economy, which seeks to minimize waste by keeping resources in the use for as long as possible, extracting the maximum value from them before recovering and regenerating products and materials to the end of their life cycle. This approach not only reduces the amount of waste we generate, but also encourages innovation in recycling, upcycling, and sustainable design. By rethinking our consumption habits, promoting the reuse of materials, and improving our waste management system, we can significantly reduce our environmental impact. This shift towards a circular economy will help us preserve our natural resources, reduce pollution, and create a more resilient and sustainable Baguio for the future generations. I believe our city already started shifting towards the circular economy. This initiative of city have not gone unnoticed. These efforts have been impressed implementers of the Green LGUs project, a joint initiative of the United Nations Development Program, or UNDP, and the Department of Interior and Local Government. As a result, Baguio has been chosen as one of the pioneer local government unit grantees for this project, tasked with demonstrating the advantages of a circular economy. This recognition serves as both an honor and a challenge for us to lead the way in building a more sustainable future for our city and beyond. Another critical issue is traffic congestion. Improving our public transport system and transport facilities is essential to addressing this problem. We must work towards creating a more efficient, reliable, and accessible public transport network that meet the needs of our growing population while reducing the strain of our roads. This is important, particularly for students who often wake up early only to face long queues at jeepneys, stops, and heavy traffic, causing them to be late for school. By addressing these transportation challenges, we can ensure that all residents, especially our young learners, have a smoother, more reliable journey each day. Moreover, we must confront the challenges of resource depletion due to overpopulation. Baguio's rapid growth has put immense pressure on our natural resources, from water to grain species. It is imperative that we implement sustainable practices and policies that will protect and preserve these resources for the generations to come. Finally, we must also recognize and address the long-standing issues faced by our indigenous peoples regarding ancestral land claims. The rightful recognition and protection of ancestral lands are crucial for the IPs who have historically safeguarded this land. We must work together to ensure that the rights are upheld and the process of resolving land claim is fair, transparent, and respectful of their heritage. The challenges they face in securing this claim should meet with a commitment from all of us to uphold justice and equity. As we celebrate this anniversary, let us take pride in our rich cultural heritage, continue to innovate for a brighter future, and not only resilient, but also thriving, where every resident can enjoy a high standard of living in harmony with our environment. Once again, happy 115th Charter Anniversary, Baguio City. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
Thank you so much for that remarkable message, Honorable Vice Mayor Oloy. May I take this opportunity to also acknowledge our friends from the Baguio Tourism Council, spearheaded by Ma'am Gladys Vergara, and from the Council of Baguio City Creatives, spearheaded by Ma'am Marie Winustan. Magandang umaga po at maraming salamat for joining us this morning. From its humble beginnings up to its towering achievements, Baguio has an undeniable glow and undisputed reputation that no other cities can equal. Its rich one of the UNESCO creative cities have captivated the hearts of many, making it nature's gift to the indigenous people of the North. At this juncture, let us witness an intermission number from the Baguio Street Performers Collective. Let's give them a warm round of applause, please.
너를 보며 마지막 달콤한 넌 나를 보며 마지막 달콤한
I'm on the top of the world again, down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I find.
Yes, happy birthday, Baguio City! Sunday morning, I played alarm. I think I'd take a walk into play. Hey, hey, I've got someone waiting for me, and when I see her, I know that she'll say, hey. And this is
heart just don't think it understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, we might go up and kill this man.
Put your loving hand out, baby, 'cause I'm begging. I'm begging, begging you to put your loving hand out, baby. I'm begging, begging you to put your loving hand out, darling. Riding high on our skin, I played it hard and fast 'cause I had everything. I walked away, you want me then, but easy come and easy go, and he put it hand to my feet and let me go, hand to my feet to get me know, hand to my feet to let me know, but I'm blind to see, just let me know. No money when I'm begging, 'cause I don't want to lose you, baby. La, 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 la. I'm begging, begging you, and put your loving hand out, baby. I'm begging, begging you, and put your loving hand out, darling. Imoy ko inisita, ikaw di supot na. Nangilong si Duama, maam-am, maansaya. Ano iyon yung mam-am mo, mampagada kayo. Tapno ba o
What you just witnessed is the raw and undeniable talent of our local Baguio artists. From our buskers, cosplayers, and dancers to wushu practitioners, mime, singers, and musicians. Each bring their own unique style, yet together they create a harmonious expression of our city's creativity. These are the individuals who bring life into our city. And today, they've just brought the pulse of Session Road's street life directly to all of you. No wonder why Baguio is the first UNESCO Creative City and is recognized as a creative-friendly destination. Their performance showcases how Session Road has evolved as an avenue for multicultural and multi-generation creative expressions enjoyed by all as a healthy and wholesome communal public space every Sunday. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's give the performers another warm round of applause.
As part of our annual Baguio Day celebration, we also do give due recognition to the people of Baguio who gave significant and remarkable contributions for the growth and welfare of our city. The awardees come from different sectors regardless of their social and economic status for the awarding of this year's Outstanding Citizens of Baguio. May we call on Mr. Art Tibaldo.
Hello. Indeed, it's a beautiful Sunday. And later on, we can continue dancing the sissy with going to Session Road. Warm greetings to one and all from the Society of Outstanding Citizens of Baguio. As I call on the 5 honorees to be conferred with the distinction as Outstanding Citizens of Baguio, may I respectfully call on stage Mayor Benjamin Magalong, Congressman Marquez Sir, Vice Mayor Faustino Oloan, sir, our honorable city councilors, this year's overall search committee chairperson, Father Jess Echanova, and of course, may we also call on stage Your Excellency, U.S. Ambassador Mary Kay Carlson for the awarding of plaques to our standing citizens. Okay. In the category of professional service, we call on Mr. or Dr. Jimmy A. Bilod. Dr. Jimmy Bilod, the sole full-time gynecologist, oncologist at the Baguio General Hospital and Medical Center, has devoted his career to the care of women diagnosed with gynecologic cancers. His dedication was instrumental in securing the approval of PGHMC J package for the cervical cancer in 2017, which was recently reaccredited by the National Insurance Company, ensuring that the women receive free and comprehensive diagnosis and treatment for the disease. Dr. Bilod is also a distinguished researcher in women's and maternal health, with numerous papers presented to both local and international audiences. He serves on editorial board of the Philippine Journal of Obstetrics and Gynecology, and as a peer reviewer for several local and international papers or journals. His passion for cervical cancer prevention led him to spearhead outreach and training programs in collaboration with public and private stakeholders. Through these initiatives, he has strengthened community and public health training services, establishing vital partnerships with various sectors to advance women's health in the region. That's Dr. Jimmy A. Billot. Congratulations. Okay. Next, for community service, we call on Mr. Arnel M. Cabanizas. Mr. Arnel Cabanizas exemplifies a true meaning of an officer and a gentleman. Following his retirement from the Philippine Military Academy, he became actively involved with the Zigzag-based Communications and Rescue Group and the Deltans Volunteer Group, serving as national president and later as chapter president. His commitment to community service extended to his leadership role as president of the Rotary Club of Baguio from 2021 to 2022. As the executive director of the Filipino-Japanese Foundation, also known as ABONG, Cabanizas dedicates significant time and effort to supporting various auxiliary organizations under the DSWD CAR and DOH CAR. His influence extends to regional governance, where he serves as the private sector representative for social development on the Regional Development Council, CAR, and chairperson of its Social Development Committee. He is also an active member of the CAR Regional Project Monitoring and Benguet Provincial Monitoring, where his hands-on approach helps expedite projects, implementation, facilitation, problem-solving, monitoring, and evaluation at both regional and sub-regional levels. That's Mr. Arnel Cabanizas. Thank you, sir, for your service. Now, on the area of culture and arts, we call on Ms. Maricar Abad Dokyogen. Maricar is a dedicated wife and mother who channels her passion for art and literacy into transformative community work. As the founder of Bookends, a well-known literary hub where she has fostered vibrant literary community in Baguio, her leadership extends to the Pasacalya group of artists, which she co-founded, providing emerging artists with the opportunity and platforms to thrive, thereby enriching the country's art scene. Beyond her contribution to art and literature, Maricar is an active community leader who collaborates with government agencies and various organizations to support a wide array of community programs. Her efforts reflect her unwavering commitment to Baguio's overall progress. Her impactful leadership has earned her several prestigious awards, including the Outstanding Women Leader of Baguio in 2020 and the OWA Marilag Award at both the regional and national levels. Ms. Maricar Abad Dokyogen for Culture and the Arts. Thank you. Also for professional service, we call on Engineer Fernando Laranang. Engineer Fernando Chan Laranang is a successful businessman with a deep commitment to service, is the founder of FCL Laranang Companies, one of Baguio's most reliable and respected construction firms. His contributions have significantly bolstered the city's business climate, fostering a vibrant tourism industry, enhancing Baguio's role as an educational hub of the North, and creating investment opportunities for both residents and non-residents, including retirees and overseas workers, I mean. Engineer Laranang is a proponent of the green engineering movement, emphasizing the importance of environmental preservation and sustainable practices in construction industry. His efforts have also contributed to reducing the city's unemployment rate, as his company employs over 600 individuals, providing them with steady income, the means to lead productive lives, and the opportunity to realize their dreams. Currently, he serves as the chapter president of the Chamber of Real Estate and Builders Association Incorporated, or CREBA, the country's leading realty organization, where he is recognized as as a dynamic partner in both city and national development efforts. Thank you, Engineer Tarano. And last but not the least, we call on Dr. Mary Arsenia Ngausi Mondiging. He is cited for, she is cited for community service. Dr. Mary Arsenia Ngausi Mondiging, a proud Cordilleran with humble beginnings, serves as the section chief for cataract and reflective services at the Department of Ophthalmology and vice chair of the Research Ethics Committee at the Ilocos Training and Regional Medical Center. With over 2 decades of academic experience, she currently chairs the Department of Ophthalmology at the St. Louis University School of Medicine, and she's a faculty member at Pine City Colleges of Medicine. And additionally, she heads the ophthalmology section at Pine City Doctors Hospital. A renowned eye specialist, Dr. Mondiging's primary advocacy is the prevention of blindness, a cause she champions through her support of the Vision 2020 program, also known as Right to Sight, a global initiative launched by the World Health Organization and the International Agency for the Prevention of Blindness. Early in her career, from 1992 to 1997, she actively participated in cataract surgical missions conducted by the Sukob Foundation and Rizal Medical Center in various provinces. Whether addressing eye care on a medical scale or engaging in community initiatives in Baguio, Dr. Mondiging is consistently driven by a desire to make positive contributions and address issues where she can make a difference. Congratulations to all our 5 outstanding citizens. Mabuhay po kayong lahat. We call on 5 honorees in front for a photo op. In front, please.
Thank you and congratulations to this year's outstanding citizens of Baguio. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to acknowledge also the presence of our Baguio outstanding women leaders, Baguio. Also, the Seroptomist of Baguio was here with us today. In 2021, immediately after the pandemic, Baguio designed a new tourism marketing brand that embraces our multicultural history and origins as a healthy sanctuary, which was first developed in the 1900s by the Americans. The Breathe Baguio campaign evokes our history, which started as a colonial hill station, one of high elevation communities created by Americans as a summer refuge in Asia. The said brand has four main themes, namely culture, creativity, nature, and wellness. When in Baguio, one could breathe in the wonders and splendor of nature in majestic and scenic mountain vistas surrounded by pine trees and a flora that almost perpetually blooming and occasionally enveloped by the mist and fog. A unique, immersive experience that only Baguio can offer.
When in Baguio, one can interact and engage with the communities in Baguio and breathe in a unique culture like no other. Roots from indigenous Cordilleran heritage, influences by colonial Western America, and in contemporary times, blended with unique attributes of lowland Filipino ethnicities and foreign migrants, all together are now an amalgamation of richly embracing and inclusive Highlanders united in resilience, discipline, and sense of pride, pride of place that's cosmopolitan and modern, while still with an old town feel and ambience.
When in Baguio, one can breathe in the creativity, the arts and innovations that abound and flourishing, like its most natural way of expressing your inner spirit and a desire for living in a healthy abode and habitation, where existence and quality of life is felt both by senses and sentiments.
And more importantly, when in Baguio, you breathe in wellness for a new you. Breathe in pure bliss in the mountains for a well-rounded rejuvenation, for discovering or rediscovering, for soul searching or mind refreshing, for physical conditioning, mental nourishing, or for spiritual healing. The perfect environment to immerse in, the perfect air to breathe in, for enlivening your body, mind, and soul.
And to provide great images of Breathe Baguio campaign, we are happy to share this new version of our tourism video featuring the song entitled Huminga Baguio. In this historic event, we are more than proud to bring to you the voice and music behind this successful campaign. This will be the first time that we will be hearing the Huminga Baguio live from the composers themselves.
Huminga Baguio. Huminga Baguio. Halina at makibahagi araw ng ating syudad kung tawagi masagana puno ng kulturang Baguio makulay puno at mahangin. Kahit saan man tumingin, pansin mo ang ngiti namin. Ang mga tao dito kakaiba. Yabang, malikhain at masaya. Nga Baguio. Huminga Baguio. May ikaw at kayayang. Oh my God, kayayang ka. Oh my God, kayayang ka. Oh my Happy Baguio Day, everyone! Hey. Huminga Baguio. Huminga Baguio. Huminga Baguio. Huminga Baguio. Maraming salamat.
Kayamanang kultura, makasaysayang pamana, kalikasan, ligayang kakaiba. Thank you very much, Diawe Band. It feels really different and overwhelming to finally hear that song live. The said homegrown band was actually the grand winner in the Baguio Day Jingle Making Contest back in 2021. And it's just right to acknowledge the people behind this beautiful song that echoes the heart of every Ibag-ew. Palakpakan po ulit natin sila, please. Ang sumulat, the writer and composer is Mr. J.V. Romawak and Mr. Jason Santamaria. And the other members of the band are Sir Jed Santamaria, Luke Yao, and Allen Umali. Thank you so much once again for that beautiful song entitled Huminga Baguio. Our city has achieved numerous feats and has bagged prestigious international and national awards, which speaks of our administration's commitment to excellence in making Baguio a livable, inclusive, and creative city. All of which will not be possible without the man leading the entire city to a more resilient future. To deliver his Baguio Day message and the State of the City address, ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome our City Mayor, Honorable Benji Magalong.
Your Excellency, Mary Kay Carlson of the U.S. Embassy and Team U.S. Embassy, to Congressman Marco and Ma'am Sol, to Vice Mayor Tino Olowan and Ma'am Julina, to all my fellow public servants, fellow government officials, our awardees, SOCOB awardees, my wife Arlene, my beloved and naglilingkuran ko mga citizens ng siyudad ng Baguio, sa ating pong mga kababayan, at sa lahat po na nandirito ngayon. Naimbag nga agsapa kadatayo amin na po. Good morning, Mayor! Good morning, Brian. You're the most distinguished individual here today. Before I begin, allow me to greet each and every one of you a happy Baguio Day. And today is a day of celebration, of reflection, and gratitude. And as we stand at the threshold of the city's 115th year, we are reminded that Baguio's story is one of dynamic evolution shaped by the contributions of each and every Baguio citizen. And as we reflect on this milestone, we recognize the Baguio's journey is one of continuous growth and transformation. And I am proud to present the State of the City address. And please sit tight because this will take about 15 minutes. In pursuit of our vision, we are guided by our strategic direction, which has three essential components, and these are sustainability, innovation, and resiliency. And after 8 months of collaboration with various urban sectors and all the barangays, we already have our new city vision. That is Baguio 2043, a livable, inclusive, and creative Baguio. Livability signifies a commitment to making Baguio a place where residents enjoy a high quality of life. Inclusivity, for that matter, implies that we are committed to ensuring that all residents, regardless of their backgrounds, have equal access to opportunities and services. And creativity suggests a desire for the city to be a hub of artistic and cultural expression, fostering innovation and supporting the creative industries. The year 2043 conveys that the vision is about overcoming the projected onset of irreversible urban decay by 2043 if we do nothing about it, stop it. Our strategic direction is still guided by our 7-point core agenda, carefully aligned with the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. And this agenda ensures that our strategies are based on comprehensive studies, empirical data, and a clear understanding of the challenges we face vis-a-vis the resources that we have. Our environmental efforts are evident in several key projects that are ongoing across the city. And we're preparing for the groundbreaking of the Ibaloy Park and Igorot Garden. The Bayan Park is already 74% complete. Arboretum Phase 1 and 2 have already been completed with Phase 3 underway. We are establishing the Forbes Park Tree Research Center, where we collaborate with regional agencies and NGOs to study and propagate indigenous plants. And additionally, our Adapt a Park Island initiative is gaining momentum, where we've partnered with various groups and businesses from the private sector to rehabilitate and maintain these valuable green spaces. Our commitment to a sustainable future extends beyond just preserving green spaces and promoting biodiversity. And one of the key decisions we have made recently was to abandon the Waste to Energy Project, or WTE, and shift to Waste to Resources, or WTR, a concept that focuses on circular economy and treating waste not as waste, but a resource. And to support this, the City Council passed Ordinance Number 15, Series of 2024, which institutionalizes the ecological waste management and sustainability fair, partly to promote sustainable practices and cut waste management costs. And in line with this commitment, I'm proud to announce the opening of our first electronic waste collection facility in Bacaking Central Barangay, the first in the region. It's now actually operational since February 2024, and this facility serves as a hub for the safe disposal and treatment of electronic waste such as appliances and CRT equipment. And thanks to PLDT and SMART for being a strong partner together with DENR EMB. We are actively working closely with the academy to conduct our eco-consciousness workshop. Through these workshops, students presented a range of innovative solutions for sustainability and pollution management. We are preparing our Smart City Net Zero roadmap of the city for 2030, using data analytics and sensing systems to monitor our environment. We've recognized the need to adopt the green infrastructure, leading us to discuss a net zero ordinance with the City Council and establish a net zero investors alliance. I recently issued a directive for all motorists, local and visitors, to have their vehicles checked for smoke emissions due to rising carbon levels in our air. Starting September 22, Baguio will aggressively launch a campaign targeting vehicles that exceeds emission standards. In December 2023, we enacted Ordinance Number 93, Series of 2023 on the Healthy Public Space, Open Space Initiative, to manage public spaces for sustainability and residents' well-being. And we're committed to health environment, regulating food handlers, enforcing sanitary standards, and promoting cleanliness through our Zero Open Defecation campaign, which earned us the Zero Open Defecation Award by the DOH CAR in October 2023. And we also adhere to strict medical management and regularly conduct safe water monitoring to protect public health and our natural resources. We don't like a repeat of the outbreak or diarrhea outbreak early this year. We must complement our environmental efforts with strong measures to address climate change and disaster effectively. I'm proud to share that Baguio was recognized with the Gawad Kalisag Award, or Gawad Kalasag Award, for 2023, achieving the prestigious beyond compliance status. And this reflects our city's significant progress in disaster risk reduction and management. In addition to our flood early warning system, or FUSE, we recently implemented a landslide early warning system, or LUS, in Barangay Dontogan, developed by the Calamity Project of the University of the Cordilleras in partnership with the OST Philippine Council. LUS uses sensors to track soil movement, soil moisture, rainfall, and temperature, providing essential data to mitigate landslide risk. We applied the UNDRR's Making Cities Resilient by 2030 program in 2021. However, we are ambitiously aiming to achieve not an MCR 2030, but MCR 2026. Supported by a 3-year capacity building program funded by a grant from NRC and ARISE, and we are implementing key initiatives such as the Green Building Code, the Blue Walks to restore natural streams, and the Green Walks to turn roads into green streets. We also conducted a social vulnerability assessment to address vulnerabilities in economics, population, housing, and disaster preparedness. And moreover, our comprehensive climate and disaster risk assessment, or CIDRA, leverages advanced technologies like digital twin mapping with our barangays. As we strengthen our climate resiliency, we must revitalize urban regeneration. This involves preserving heritage and innovating for the future, blending culture, arts, and community well-being. Our city's rich history is reflected in our cultural initiatives. We recently received a certificate of compliance from NCCA for our local cultural inventory. And additionally, we're conducting a detailed engineering study and conservation management plan for the Dominican Retreat House, preparing it for conservation and adaptive reuse. The project awarded to Palafox Associates was formalized with a MOA sign sometime in January 2024. We've also updated the Ancestral Domain Sustainable Development Plan for Barangay Happy Hollow, focusing on sustainable management of ancestral lands and resources guided by indigenous knowledge and cultural practices. And in line with this, the Aguinaldo Park Development Plan and the opening of Carante Street as a living street will create vibrant public spaces. Phase 2 of the Carante Street, as well as the plans for Perfecto Street and E. Jacinto Street as additional living streets, are underway. And Baguio City is a pioneering site for PhilHealth's Consulta program under the Universal Healthcare using the sandbox approach. The city received an initial 15.9 million as first tranche capitation, and the second tranche in the amount of 33 million will be released soon. Another 73 million will be released as well. And during a recent meeting attended by 3 governors and your city mayor, covered by the Consulta Sandbox program with DOH Secretary and PhilHealth President, it was decided that the 500 pesos capitation per patient will be increased to 1,700 pesos. As I've said, it will raise our capitation again by as much as 73 million. This will be the fund, this fund will be used for the creation or establishment of our Baguio City Cancer Screening Center and hemodialysis and healthcare infrastructures and services, especially for private healthcare. We entered into a patient assistance program agreement with Takeda Philippines and Pfizer to provide life-saving mitigations and treatments for certain cancer illnesses such as lymphoma and breast cancer. In housing, the Luna Terraces project is advancing with the first 2 buildings that are already 23% complete and site development, which is at 51.85 done. We've currently converted our property in Tupinao, Tuba, with an area of 6.2 hectares from agricultural to residential for our second housing project for about 6,100 units. Our GOD focal point system promotes gender equality and inclusion in Baguio. And this year adopted the GOD agenda for 2025 to 2030, pending approval from the GOD Executive Committee. And we are also updating the GOD code and its IRR to incorporate new laws and developments. Baguio's commitment to creating a safe and supportive environment for children was recognized with the seal of Child-Friendly Local Governance in February 25, 2024. We also won 7 awards at the Panata Kusabayan Awards 2024, including Best LGU Implementing Daycare Services, Best LGU Implementing Pantawid Pamilyang Filipino, and Innovation in Social Technology. And additional awards include the Gawad Serbisyo, Paglaray Good Practice Award, and Paglaray Award for SWD Laws Prime Mover. We were also as the most outstanding LGU in the 13th cycle SFP and received a plaque of appreciation for supporting this program. The updated city development and city land use plan adopted by the City Development Council are nearing completion and await evaluation and approval by other government offices and the City Council. And we must focus on fostering youth leadership as 47% of our population is aged between 15 to 30. And to empower them in governance and development, we've implemented a comprehensive strategy. And I would like to repeat, and I would like to remind our elders, it's about time that we have to allow our young people to take the lead. Allow them to participate in decision making. And please, let us listen to them. That's the only way we will be able to empower our young people. Despite controversy in the SK Federation elections in October 2023, where some officials tried to influence the results, good governance prevailed, highlighting the resilience of our democratic process and the importance of youth participation. We celebrate our sports achievement, including defending our title at the Batang Pinoy National Championship in December 2023 and securing third place at the Philippine National Games in Metro Manila. And we are making significant progress in enhancing youth participation in 25 key city council and boards from the usual 2 to 3%. We are now determined to increase youth participation by as much as 30%. And this ensures their voices are heard, they are involved in the decision-making process, and they have the opportunities to take the lead. Exactly 1 year ago, we launched SIGLAT, or Synergize Innovation and Gravitate Leadership towards Adaptive Technologies, the first youth innovation hub in the country LGU initiated. This tech-equipped spaces features a safe and sound room for activities, a thinker's room for collaboration, and a creative space with 3D printers, CNC machines, laser cutters, and more. And we brought all together all these innovative and creative students from the different universities. We put them in our innovation hub for them to be able to develop their critical thinking ability. In its first years, the hub attracted 2,100 participants and partnered with 294 collaborators fostering innovation and robotics, AI, urban agriculture, and climate action while offering free access to facilities and resources. We are also holding visioning sessions on climate change, the sustainable development goals, and disaster risk reduction, helping youth shape the future of our city. The hub provides internship and volunteer opportunities for hands-on experience on governance and urban planning, and hosts design thinking sessions to address urban challenges. Baguio Streets for Children project was chosen as one of the winners of the first Kaohsiung Call for Global Solutions. It's an international award, and congratulations to our city planning office and to our innovation hub. This initiative promotes sustainable energy, green living, and urban resilience involving children and youth in city planning to create livable communities. To ensure that our young generation inherit a city with a thriving economy, we're focusing on key economic recovery and development projects. And these are the ongoing projects of the city. The Engineers Hill Barangay Multipurpose Hall, which is 46% complete. The Bayan Park Multipurpose Hall, which is 47% done. The Gabriela Ceiling Multipurpose Hall, which is currently undergoing construction. The Bacdal, Duntogan, Hillside Community Center, and Trancoville Barangay Halls are due for bidding. The tennis court renovation and parking is 83% complete. The Youth Convergence Center and Wright Park BIP and CPAG projects are up for bidding because we have terminated their contractors. The Atlas Quarters is 42% complete. For our PPP projects, the Integrated Terminal Project received its certification of successful negotiations on last June 2028, or 28 rather, 2024, and has been endorsed to the City Development Council for the review. The Market Redevelopment Project have been concluded in renegotiation process last August 28, 2024. The Smart Urban Mobility Project is nearing the end of the negotiation. Asin Hydro Project and the electric monorail and bus transport system are still under negotiation. The proponent of the monorail and cable car project are encountering issues with their chosen technology providers. Hence, we are now very careful in negotiating with them. However, other interested companies have expressed their intention to submit their proposals. The additional 8 buildings for the socialized housing project at Luna Terraces and the Baguio Center, or Central Terminal and Creative Center, are under review by the PPP Center. And we held the groundbreaking of the first Peace Center in Northern Luzon last February 16, 2024. This 50 million, which was further increased to 75 million, project was funded by the Office of the Presidential Advisor on Peace Process or Reconciliation and Unity, or OPAPRU. It will serve as the hub for peace building, learning, and convention. Currently, out of the 85 identified projects, or strategic projects and catalytic as well, 20 have already been completed, and 15 are still ongoing. 12 are awaiting funding, 20 are planned to be implemented under PPP, and the remaining are either still in the program work stage, subject to variation orders. In 2022, Baguio's economy grew by as much as 11.3%, surpassing both the national and regional growth rates. Our gross domestic product reached 155 billion pesos, exceeding pre-pandemic levels by 2.2 billion pesos. Employment rose by 8.72% in 2023, and the total number of registered enterprises grew by 2.33%. Our city inflation rate decreased from 5.1% in 2022 to 3.9% in 2023. Our poverty rate has significantly decreased from 1.7% in 2021 to now 0.8% in 2023. Baguio's gross revenue grew by 18.4% in 2023. Our actual collection for the period of July 2023 June 2024 sums up to a total of 2.485 billion pesos. For 2024, our budget appropriation is set at 2.745 billion pesos, with 293 million already utilized, reflecting a utilization rate of 21.61%. And this will significantly increase towards the end of this year. And the city attracted significant investments, particularly from the Philippine Economic Zone Authority, which contributed to about 11.78 billion pesos to new business investments in 2023 alone. I'm proud to highlight some of the recognitions that validate our progress and the hard work of our communities. We received a special citation as the most business-friendly local government unit in October 2023. Baguio bagged 5 awards during the Tourism Pearl Awards. First runner-up for Best Culture and Arts Program, showing initiatives like Mandeco Quito, Sining Esquinita, and Session Road Sundays. The first runner-up for Best Video for Tourism Promotions Award with Huminga Baguio. First runner-up for Best Cultural Event with the Baguio Creative Festival. Grand winner for the Best Tourism Week Celebration. And grand winner for the Most Outstanding Tourism Officer. We also received ASEAN Clean Tourist City Standard Award for the 3rd time, becoming the first Philippine city to enter the Hall of Fame. On August 22, Baguio received TESDA's Kabalikat Award at the LGU city level, and the prestigious or previous agenda forms the foundations for Baguio's goal of becoming a smart city by 2027, with innovation driving our urban management approaches. From January to August 2024, Baguio Smart City Command Center 911 handled 42,200 or 621 calls, with a notable 204% increase in emergency calls compared to last year. The majority were for medical assistance, or 76%, followed by police, fire, and rescue services. The significant 95.8% reduction in prank calls demonstrates increased public awareness. Our Baguio 911 system expanding its reach, and by September 2024, all networks will be able to directly route emergency calls directly to our center. We have upgraded our command center with automatic number plate recognition, cameras at city entry points and the central business district for enhanced safety and security. We now use real-time traffic data and health dashboards for dengue, pertussis, COVID-19, and morbidity to offer crucial insights for managing public health. Project Minerva, developed in collaboration with DOST, AIM, and UP, is actively collecting data on population, air, and water quality, and other essential urban indicators. And we have also integrated GPS technology into police vehicles for faster response times. And additionally, we've completed the integration of CCTV systems with the Baguio City Police Office and our City Disaster Risk Reduction Office, which significantly improve our ability to monitor and respond to crime, traffic, and other calls for emergency. Our collaboration with South Korea through WIGO, or World Sustainable Cities, will advance our safe city programs with a smart city platform using data-driven algorithms and GIS mapping, shifting away from manual surveillance. And good governance is the foundation of our initiatives and progress. And our commitment to transparency, accountability, and ethical leadership guarantees that our advancements are both sustainable and transformative. We recently suspended an employee for the misuse of a city vehicle, and dismissed 6 market collectors for falsifying documents. We are also investigating another employee for failing to remit collected funds. Baguio, along with 3 other LGUs in the country, has been selected as one of the members of the Open Government Partnership, a global network of 75 countries and 150 local government units dedicated to transparency, accountability, and citizen participation. A key improvement in promoting ethical leadership is the new Character City Ordinance of the City of Baguio, which establishes the Baguio Character Council. This ordinance encourages leaders and citizens to embody truth, right action, peace, nonviolence, and love. On June 6, the Anti-Red Tape Authority awarded Baguio a commendation for a full compliant electronic business one-stop shop, or EBOS. The rise to 74 accredited civil city organizations shows our commitment to strengthening local partnerships. And we also received a citation award from the Philippine National Volunteer Service Coordinating Agency in December 2023. In March 2023, we conducted the CBMS data turnover ceremony, granting us full access to the 2021 pilot results. And we also drafted the Data Privacy Manual to ensure compliance with the Data Privacy Act. Reliable data enhances our planning, enabling evidence-based decisions. We enacted Ordinance Number 31, Series 2024, establishing the City Project Monitoring Council to oversee and evaluate local projects, ensuring quality, efficiency, and transparent use of public funds. Our commitment to good governance has earned us several awards. The Baguio Lead Contact Tracing Team received the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award and for their exceptional and selfless service during the pandemic. We also received the Conrad Adenauer Medal for Good Local Governance and the Kaya Natin Champion for Good Local Governance Award. These honors reflect the collective effort of the city government and the community, showcasing our shared dedication and celebration. And as we reflect on the remarkable progress we've made, it's clear that our journey towards a better Baguio is driven by a collective vision of innovation, inclusivity, and excellence. We are called upon every day to serve with integrity, with honesty, efficiency, and a clear vision of what we want Baguio to be, always keeping in mind that our efforts are for future generations. The true measures of our achievements lies in the trust and respect we earn from our people. Without integrity, we can never be credible. And without credibility, people will not trust us. So allow me to take this to the next level. To the Baguio or the people of Baguio City, it's about time that we have to make a choice. Either to be silent amidst the pervasive corruption that is now happening in the entire country, or to speak up and act. Look around us. Haven't you noticed? Politics is becoming more profitable than industries. Our politicians, our government officials are now richer than businessmen and entrepreneurs. Is that the kind of environment that we would like to pass on to the next generation? Sabi nga ni Peter Obi, according to Peter Obi, a Nigerian philanthropist, in this kind of environment where corruption is rewarded and honesty is sacrificed, then that country will never progress because it manufactures poverty. For that matter, silence is no longer an option. We can no longer afford to be silent. Ulitin ko, we have to speak up. We have to speak out against corruption. We have to continue and be passionate in promoting good governance. Silence is not neutrality. It is complicity. It is tolerance. And if we become silent about this, then we have practically given up on the future of our young people today. Our children, our grandchildren, and most especially on the survival of our nation. So we have to band together, establish a united front against corruption. It's eating us. It's eating this country. Kailangan mahiya na tayo, especially us, who are now in the position of influence. This is now the right time that we have to act. Otherwise, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, our young children, this present generation will be suffering. And they will be asking us, what have you done? When you're in that position of influence, what have you done? You just simply remain silent. I don't want to express and feel regret 10 years, 20 years from now. I don't want to be explaining to these young people today that I just simply remain silent against corruption. Okay. Join us in this fight. It is the legacy that we can pass on to our young people who are present here today. Maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat. And I would like, and before I end, I just would like to acknowledge the presence of one of the fathers of this city, former mayor, former congressman, Bernardo Vergara. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. God bless you all po.
Thank you so much for that inspiring Baguio Day message and a state of the city address, Mayor Benji. And yes, we must always keep in mind that when serving, we should always serve in integrity, honesty, and efficient in our jobs. So, ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for our honorable Mayor Benji Magalong. All right, ladies and gentlemen, may we welcome back on stage the St. Louis University Glee Club for the Baguio March. And please remain standing later for the exit of colors.
Of
Please remain standing for the exit of colors. Let us give way for the exit of colors. Thank you. May we now invite our city officials, department heads, and Miss Baguio Queens on stage for the photo opportunity. To those with raffle tickets, we will be drawing the Barangay Peace and Order Advisory Council of District 3 in a while. So please hold on to your tickets.
To the participants of the parade under Division 1 and 2, may we invite you to start assembling outside. Thank you.
Once again, may we invite our city officials, our department heads, and Miss Baguio Queens on stage for the photo opportunity. To those with tickets for the Barangay Peace and Order Advisory Council raffle draw, please hold your tickets.